Heard that.
So
take a break
Yep.
to rest and hunt.
Well, we're all getting shoved into a fire.
Well, you know.
Go ahead, Ian.
So when last we left off, the Fellowship of the Chili Sad was pursuing the lost citizens of Ornidia, who had been abducted by the servants of Benthus, the Saugan sect, the Zebels. You had tracked them down to their lair of Zanana. You had fought Draucles and some Saugan on board the Remoraz, and then you met a Sharkkin, our comrade Harkoth. From there, you guys sort of dove down and swam down into the depths, the murky depths of Zanana. And you guys made your way into sort of a back entrance. And that back entrance is sort of a maze of different alleyways and sort of passages and catacombs. And you guys sort of made your way through these passages and into sort of a back entrance into the city of Zanana. From there, you sculpt around, you sort of stealth to a Colosseum where you fought the Avatar of Benthus. You defeated the Avatar of Benthus, and then you proceeded to go underneath this Colosseum and free the Tritons, all of them, some of them that were underneath this Colosseum.
The ones we saw.
They're still under there. Don't worry. I think we told them to stay there, right?
We did.
Or
Lock
they're
went back.
Yeah, lock yourselves back in your cell.
And so as you're leading the Triton out, you guys were attacked by a giant worm. You fought the worm, were able to slay it, and you instructed the Triton to kind of remain in the Colosseum while you went to the Spire, this looming tower in the center of Zanana, where Lord Mycantor and Queen Alethea were being held. You guys sort of made your way across Zanana in sort of the different shadows and sort of flitting from building to building. You passed two temples, one to Old Hydra and one to Sekoloth. Old Hydra, sort of the elemental primal deity of the ocean, whose spirit sort of animates the drowned trident, which Girthing uses. And Sekoloth, the sort of the shark gods, or the god of the Sharkkin. You made your way to the Spire. Once you reached the Spire, you began investigating. You couldn't find a door or any sort of entranceway. You guys made your way around. There wasn't any obvious entranceway, and so as you made your way up and up and up, eventually, Aeris, I believe, began to be sort of sucked upward into this tower. As we begin tonight's session, you are being sort of sucked into the opening of this tower, and the rest of you guys are swimming towards him, I believe.
Yeah, we were all heading that way. I think we had started to be sucked in, essentially. Maybe.
Yeah,
I think we're.
it's like we went towards them, and we're getting close to the pool.
Yeah.
If not in it already.
Yeah. Go with the strength saves or something.
Yeah, and I remember I cast invisibility just before I landed.
Right. So as you sort of stuck through this, again, sort of like imagine sort of a like one of those like the iris of Stargate kind of where it's sort of got it sort of unspirals and opens up. It allows sort of Aeris first to be sort of stuck through sort of this opening, sort of this circular opening at the top of the spire. You cast invisibility on yourself. You sort of pull inward.
Yeah. So what do I see once I get through the spire or through the opening?
Yeah, so it takes a second, but you sort of gain your bearings, and you are now in sort of a lavish chamber of sorts, sort of a beautiful room decorated with ornate paintings and massive tapestries. There's immaculate furniture around.
Okay, I'll try to stealth around and just begin to investigate to see.
Okay.
I guess I'm looking for are there any doors or entryways or how
Yeah, there's one door.
And where is it, like opposite side?
Yeah, and so it's sort of you're sort of in the room, and it'll still be on your left, so about halfway down.
Okay, so I'd just be looking for essentially anything of value or anything that looks hidden. You know,
Okay.
and investigating any, like looking for any secret passages and anything like that.
Okay. Make an investigation check for me.
Okay. Oh,
Ouch.
not great. 17.
17. All right. So you begin to sort of investigate around. There are lots of beautiful tomes, the sorts of spell books and the sorts of literature you would imagine a very well-read warlock or wizard reading, talking about, you know, from the Flying City of Aor, but different schools of magic, stuff like that. You also find a lot of, you know, beautiful artifacts, weapons made of the tusks of sea animals. You find you know, a globe that sort of maps the oceans.
Okay. Is there any, like, as I'm looking, is there anything like any of this? I'd look for any spell books like with higher level spells just to see if there's anything
Okay.
out there.
Yeah,
Or-
you find one that has some higher level spells in it.
Okay, so I'll just pocket that for now.
Alright.
And anything as far as the weapons, do they look like? And, if there's anything that looks particularly ornate, like a rapier or, you know, like a finesse weapon.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, there's sort of what would probably be like something like a katana. It's probably not, you know, quite the blade of the samurai, but it's you know, it's sort of a you know, a sharp sort of thin blade that sort of looks like it's made of sort of some sort of sea creature.
Okay, I'll stow that, and then I'm gonna just go to the exit, the door that appears to be exiting the room, and keep a watch out and wait for the rest of the party to arrive.
All right.
I mean,
so
they
at
probably
this,
would have arrived anyway. I mean, I'm
so
thinking,
as you're sort of going towards the door, Harkos sort of lands inside the room as well, sort of with a thud.
Do you see
And-
him?
right here. Oh, that's right, invisible. I'm by the door.
Why? They took them.
I'm like, I hear faint voices front in the area.
No,
No wonder.
I just cast a message when I'm, you know, let everyone know I'm at.
Oh,
Like, see this like katanas thing? That's me. See it moving?
You know, normally people don't want to funnel people into their nice rooms. It's just kind of funneling anyone off the street.
Yeah, it's kind of deceiving. Maybe who knows? There might be something in here, or this might be a trapped room. I mean, like, do we look for any exits, or how many other exits there are?
we just found the one. I looked around and
just the entrance.
yeah,
The way we came in said closed off behind us. Is that right?
As far as you can tell, you guys fell from the ceiling, and ARS, when you saw them come in, they sort of drop, like, not again, they're dropping relatively gently. It's not like you know, like they're falling, you know, head over heels. It's more like they're just sort of like, you know, dropping out of a water slide or something like that, and sort of landing.
okay. Yeah, I'm assuming I didn't find any other doors or doorways.
Not with a 17, no.
Okay, yep.
That's the only way out.
So yeah, this is the only thing I found. I looked around, I didn't see anything. I think this is the only exit.
Well, I
So we're
mean,
stuck in here until.
Well, we can go out the door to the left,
we
right?
can see what's down this door. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we keep going.
I mean, I don't know where else. I mean, it seems like we just kind of fell down, and I don't know how to get back out the way we came. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we probably just best go smart and you know, try and be quiet moving down these hallways or whatever we're encountering down there. And supposedly my Cantor and the Queen are down in the spire somewhere.
Yeah.
Could probably throw Will back up through the hole.
Yeah.
Well, I think I would just get pushed back down.
Because you have to swim backwards.
Hey, Erdak, you stay here while we go kind of investigate.
Yeah.
You make sure you watch and, you know, just in case anybody's following up our rear. I think you stay here and keep guard. Probably a good idea, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
You spend all your spell slots.
Yeah, yeah.
Make sure that happens too.
we could have Erdak. He may have passed out trays. You could ask him to cast it before he leaves. Anyway,
But
Pass out the trace is focused on him, though, I believe.
I think the radius.
It's a radius, I think.
and I think what's your effect if you stay affected for the duration. I don't,
Yeah, could be.
but maybe I don't know. Well, anyway, we'll just keep going.
Yeah.
Oh
we
yeah,
can
well, so we'll start.
head
and-
down the
Should we do the same as before? Like I'll stay
yeah, a
whatever.
little bit ahead.
Yeah,
I mean, we
say
won't
like-
know if we bump into you, I
like
guess.
50 feet ahead. Well, I'll be using the message to kind of give you guys updates.
All right. So as you sort of leave this room,
Oh, wow. I'll say about 60, 50.
okay. All right. So first off, you come to the door. You try the door. It's locked.
The first door or the door exit.
The exit door is locked.
Okay, I'd like to check for traps.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
15.
15 does not appear to be trapped.
Okay, I'd like to try to pick it.
There is no lock.
Oh,
There's no lock on this door.
okay, so it's
Hmm.
so the door is locked and there's no obvious like way to
Mhm.
unlock. Okay,
Correct. Yeah.
Can we tell which way it swings?
Sorry. What'd you say?
Can we tell which way it swings?
I would say that it swings like sort of away from you.
okay. So tell us again, what do we see in the room? We see the bookshelf.
Okay, so
the-
you see a couple of bookshelves. You see one globe with the
one
sort-
globe.
Mhm,
Okay,
globe with sort of a map of the oceans. Right now is sort of focused on Wildmount. And then you see sort of ornate furniture. There's sort of a sort of a like a couch or a reclining couch. There's
Okay.
there's a stool. And again, there's like a hearth that sort of flickers with sort of a magical fire.
okay.
This is all underwater still, right?
No,
Yeah,
you
no.
are not. Yeah, good point. Point out. You're no longer underwater. You're now in the air.
It's just like
Right.
okay.
We're,
Oh, this is air.
Hmm.
we're now breathing air.
Are there so the door looking over at the door? Is this a fully like cracks? Anything underneath of it? Anywhere?
I mean, yeah, it appears that it is, basically airtight. It's almost like an airlock sort of thing. It's hermetically sealed almost.
So, okay, so we have the bookshelf, the globe, the weapons. And what else?
Yeah, so there are weapons on the walls.
Okay. So
Okay.
so let's split up and let's check it out. I'll look at the bookshelf and I'm gonna just start pulling like the books to see if there's
All right.
if any of them trigger it. Just taking the spine.
Take the globe and just give it a big old spin.
All right, so your thing. Roll me a let's say a D12.
D12. Forgot what it is. A 7.
Okay, 1 second.
Right in the middle.
The plane teleport.
The
hole opens up and gets that out.
Sorry. Let me look. I'll be working on that. But as sort of as ARC being sort of pulling the books from the shelf, you start pulling them out one at a time. None of them seem to trigger anything. As you go sort of down the first bookshelf and onto the second.
I'll move to the fireplace and
All right.
start
So,
getting that.
all right. So you sort of go to the You see as Wilfred, you sort of go to the fireplace. What are you doing as you go there?
Checking to see. Well, it's magical. I'm gonna check to see if it's like an actual magical fire or if it's just like a full on like illusion or like appearance of a fire.
Okay. All right. So you go up to it, and how are you testing that?
Is heat coming out? Yeah.
So as you reach and put your hand towards it, it doesn't appear to be giving off any heat.
I'll keep moving to it and see until I feel something.
All right.
Heat wise, at least.
So as you spin the globe, it lands on the Lucidian Ocean, sort of sort of with sort of the area between sort of Wildmount and Taldore sort of facing upward. Actually, I think I will try and can I do that? Sorry, I'm going to try and send a picture of this to the group.
Oh,
That's sort of what you're looking at. He's looking at sort of a map of the oceans.
The city and ocean.
so
And so
like, oh, go ahead.
it has more detail than this particular photo.
Sure.
But it comes up with sort of that area between Taldore and Wildmount as sort of face up on the on the globe.
Okay. And you said it's just mainly of the ocean. It doesn't look like it's like underwater
Geography.
areas. Yeah.
Yeah, so it is underwater topography. Basically, as sort of oceans appear on our maps, that is how the land appears on these maps, where it's just sort of the continent name. That's about it. But there's sort of intricate detail on the oceans of sort of different sort of sea ridges and sort of stuff like that.
Hey, Will, have you seen a map like this?
Of the ocean? No.
Well,
No.
globe.
Well, not of the ocean. I've seen a globe before. But not this detailed of the ocean.
Wait, is this mean that the world is round?
It's actually
Well, actually, just the oceans.
Oh, I mean, I was for sure that we were just on a flat plane. I could never really see a curvature.
See, when you're on a boat, you can see the curvature. You can't see it on the land.
That's
so.
true. That's true. You're right. That makes sense.
The 2.5 dimension Earths or whatever.
I'm actually more partial to a cuboid.
All right. Well, I was gonna be kind of trying to look. I was gonna go over to the door. I mean, see, we tried to do anything with it, and there's no lock or anything. But really, just take my time and investigate it as somebody who's really into arcane things, and just really see if there's anything noticeable about it. If I'm feeling any kind of magical vibes anywhere in particular coming off of it.
Okay, make an arcana check for me, please.
That is a 27.
27. So as you're sort of looking at it, you also hear a like sort of click sound, like a
Guys, I think I might have had something here. I'll try and either slide it or push it open. Maybe
so as you push it, it sort of swings open. What you see is you sort of see like a sort of like a room beyond, and it's sort of like a wall of water sort of sitting there that sort of stops at the doorway and sort of sitting there.
Even with it open, like the water's hanging out there, like it's not flowing
correct.
in.
Yeah, it's not flooding the room.
Well, I mean, I got the door open, but I mean, we're back underwater when we go down here. Not sure what's going to be in here.
Well, maybe he wants to keep his books dry.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
possible.
Because we don't know who lives here, right? We know the king's here.
the taken prisoner supposedly.
King's supposed to be
Yeah.
here somewhere.
Yeah,
It could be a land dweller living here too. Someone who doesn't live in the ocean.
Like,
makes
stay
me think
dry.
of a Nycthus.
He gets all wrinkly.
Nycthus's home underwater. Yeah.
You gotta let his hands unwrinkle.
Oh, yeah, that's a positive adaptation for.
So
I mean, I don't know where else we're going. I think we might as well head down this hallway or
See what
into this room
Yeah.
where the water's at. I don't see another.
go ahead,
doors.
Wilfred.
Can I just walk to the fire pit and just walk into it?
Yeah, so as you walk towards the fire pit, sort of it isn't there's actually a fire pit here. It's just kind of an illusion. And sort of as you walk towards it, it just continues to keep getting further away.
So it just keeps going away.
Yeah.
So there's no wall or anything that
Yeah.
hits.
Nice.
Can we, I'd like to try to just try sitting in a chair, see if it holds me.
All right, so you sit down in the chair.
No problem. Okay.
It's not real.
It holds you. It's comfortable,
Okay.
relaxing.
All right, guys. I think it's time to go.
It's ambience.
Angor,
Yeah.
do you want me to lead, or you gonna go?
I mean, either way. I mean, I know you can make yourself invisible, but
And technically, I think I'm still invisible. I haven't done
unless you
anything
haven't.
really.
But yeah, true. You can be. You're invisible.
Yeah.
Spellers.
Might as well stay
Right,
up
an
there.
hour.
I'll stay up
Right back.
in second then with you,
Yeah.
kind of hanging close to you. But
So
yeah,
I'll
go
say
ahead.
about again 50, 60 feet ahead.
All right. So as you sort of begin to swim into the you sort of swim into the murk of this sort of this weird room of water. May I please have you make a perception check for me?
Okay. And I meant to say I was being stealthy. I don't know if you allow that, but I was going to proceed with caution like I always do. But okay, perception check. Perception. Oh, 25.
25. All right. So as you are sort of staring into the dark of this, you see sort of 3 to 5 marrow, sort of hovering sort of at the tops and the corners of the room. As it's sort of again, it's this relatively large room. Like think not like an auditorium per se, but it's quite big. And in it there are a couple of Miro waiting for you.
Miro.
Mhm.
And you are. Oh.
Yes.
And we know what those are. Is that right? Or
Fish people, I think.
We fought them before, haven't we?
I,
No, we fought Soglins.
that's what they look like. Okay, so I'll relay that back to the rest of the group.
all right.
Are they doing anything?
They just seem like they look like they're waiting there, and I mean, does it? Can I tell if they're like waiting in ambush, or do they appear alert, or do they appear?
Yeah, they appear they appear to be waiting for just sort of kind of on sentry. I mean, it's kind of unclear to perceive their intentions as they're just sort of hovering there and you're invisible.
Okay, so I'm going to say, what else do I see besides these creatures? Do I see a way out?
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. As you sort of look around, this appears to be sort of basically a tank of some kind. Sort of just it's got stone walls. Not much else is there.
So I'll whisper and message, guys, should we take them?
I mean, easily we could. I mean, I don't know what they'd be guarding and if they're guarding anything, but
I'm not sure what else to do.
yeah.
Okay.
Show ourselves.
Yeah. Well, let's. No, I think we surprise them if we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
So I think what I'd like to do is wait until the party gets maybe 20 feet from the entrance, and then attack one of them.
Okay. All right.
I mean, how close am I to them? I'd like to get within 30 feet of them. So maybe one of them would be in crossbow range.
Okay. Yeah, you can probably do that. I mean, the room is probably
Against stealthing and all that stuff.
yeah, it's probably like 60-ish feet in it's a 60-foot square. Each side is 60 feet.
Okay. Do you want me to roll a stealth check? I haven't rolled a stealth
Yeah,
check.
roll a stealth check for me, please.
Well, that's not great. But my stealth is good, so let's see about this. That's 9 and 23, 22.
22. Okay. Let's roll.
I add the stealth plus 3.
They do not appear to be aware of you.
Okay.
Right. So as you
Wow.
sort of sneak in there,
You subdue them? Non-lethal.
Take one to this man.
I don't think that's how this works.
Well, we haven't fought. Never really been on against us at the moment. Or
Yeah.
whatever these are.
I think these appear to be guards to me.
That's what it looks like,
I think
honestly.
we're gonna have to get past them.
Wherever King Mycantor is, it seems to be that they are guarding.
That.
all right. So what are you guys doing?
So,
As they appear to have not perceived ARS yet.
so I think if the rest of the party is okay, I mean, I think I would, I would ask them to when I was still down close to the entrance, ask them to tell me when they're within, about, let's say 15 feet of the cave, and then I would attack them. I would
Okay.
try to basically do a surprise round once I get
All right.
close. And then
All right.
with the idea that the rest of the party could kind of rush in
Right after.
right after that.
Okay. Well, yeah. Go ahead and roll an attack against them.
Okay, so
20s.
this is going to be with, of course, the sharpshooter, -10. And I get surprise. And I'm trying to remember, I'm just going to get advantage on the first shot, though, right? I think because then after
You're stealth.
because I'm invisible, but once I take the first shot,
You lose invisibility unless
Yeah,
it's
but-
greater.
but I would still get, yeah,
But they can see you.
after that,
Yeah.
after the first shot.
After
So I
the
get
first
advantage on this first shot, right? Okay. So I'm going to make the first shot my Gloomstalker, Dread Ambusher. 17 and 7, 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Okay. And that is 1, 4, 5, 21 points of damage.
Okay. Give me
Oh,
one.
that's-
Give me 1 second.
I also get
So
8 on that.
I need,
Plus,
I need to grab a pen real quick. Sorry.
sure, yeah. So yeah, it's 21, 25 total. Yeah, that one. Okay.
But all she knows. This shit. There's more stuff underneath those.
Yeah.
Oh,
The same old
Yes.
stuff underneath it.
I'm gonna get your nose. Look, I got a treat. See? It's nose. Oh. Your nose.
He is a good home.
Yep. You just want to do something so you get a beat. That's all you want to do.
Yeah. Rebel folders. I'm sitting. I'm doing the shake.
All right.
What else?
So how many points of damage was that? The first one?
24 points of
24.
damage.
Okay.
And then I'd like to start my blade song.
All right.
And then I'm going to attack 2 more times.
All right. Same one?
So that's a total of 10 and 9.
Nice.
Both miss. All right. So as you sort of begin to sort of swim out into this large sort of cavernous room, you see these sort of deformed merfolk, the corrupted merfolk, and you sort of fire one crossbow shot at him. You sort of strike him in the back. You sort of see the red sort of blood sort of spill out and sort of fill the water, and then he sort of turns and looks at you. And you fire twice more, but these sort of veer wide and aren't able to sort of hit him. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Initiatives. Well then.
And do one of you want to roll for Erdak?
He's keeping
Probably
a
gonna
guard.
say that.
Yeah, we'll let him stay back.
Yeah, he's there, but I don't know his character enough.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's not a D&D Beyond either. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Or
Is it?
Mhm.
Rolling.
Okay. I still say we leave him back there.
Yeah, I'm probably leaving them back.
unless we all die.
And then we wish we would have had him.
All right.
No,
He plays solo.
no
next week.
regrets.
Yeah. What did I miss?
Well, it's only you now.
You're stuck in a room by yourself.
All right.
You guys ever watch D&D videos by Treant Monk? No. Okay.
I don't think so.
Treant Monk.
Is this long format like D&D sessions, or is it like?
It's more like D&D rules and optimized build type of thing.
Yeah.
But
I think I've run across a video or two over time.
yeah.
All right. 25-20, please.
Uh,
20-15.
19.
All right. 20 or says 20-15, 15-10.
14.
12.
All right. And then Wilfred, what'd you roll?
a 6.
Nice.
All right.
Okay, it's kind of dark.
Yeah.
All right. Let me now pull up the map real quick. So second, please. I'm sorry, it's taking a minute.
When-
Roll the 12. No, roll the 10.
Okay, one quick second. Well, okay.
Neat fun guy. He's just a neat fun guy.
He's a neat one. Just don't eat the fun guy.
Oh.
That was one.
And turn into a zombie.
Yeah, I've been thinking about getting a new computer for the past 5 years because mine is, I think mine's, I don't know, it's hard to know, but it's at least 5 years, so probably more like
Yeah.
10-ish.
That old one I had was more than 10 because it was like my grandma's old one. So she was like
Same.
I gave it, I think, 4 gigs of RAM or something. No,
But I
maybe
love it.
8. Maybe I was able to get an 8.
Could even use that. Could even be limited to 4 gigabytes in the old operating systems.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, because nothing was run, I think, anything below Windows 7.
Yeah.
Mine was Windows 7, so whenever Windows 7 came out.
It
Yeah.
still runs.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I've got my computer in college, my laptop from college, limping along.
I think I have my old laptop from college. They got like Windows XP on it, I think. Still.
Wow.
I don't know. I mean,
Oh,
it's
yeah, mine's not
there.
that old.
Yeah.
Mine's like 13.
I think I got everyone.
Or something like that. It was something real old.
So this Windows 7 was 2009.
It may have been something. It was a low version. It may not be XP, but I can't remember which
That's
one.
really XP. I mean,
Yeah.
It could have been around that time. Yeah.
I know. Like one of the reasons I swapped to Linux down here is because they have like bare minimum operating systems that are like for like 15-year-old laptops and stuff. And
yeah. 2001 was XP when we were in college.
Wow.
Right around that time.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's probably it. Yeah.
okay.
Just want to go back to the days of MS DOS.
Surprised you know what that is.
I ran some good games on MS
Did you?
DOS. Those are
Nice.
my good times. We had Magic Carpet and Hurl. There were some real fun in like Windows games that were.
Yeah.
That's what I like started gaming. Like my dad, like we had some of the old games, and I tried playing them again when you had like a XP or something.
Yeah.
They don't run on
So
like.
if you want to ruin your nostalgia, there's a program called, I think, DOSBox.
Yes, I've played with it a few times, that I can get. I've downloaded some of the games onto like DOSBox, and
Yeah.
I mean I would. Those are my favorite games. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, all right. You should be in. I think I need to.
What's the shortcut? I should have 5.
F5 to refresh.
We're
Okay.
still delivering.
Okay, I think.
I hit refresh.
All right.
I don't remember seeing a name actually.
Yeah, I think you're in. I think it's just that I need to.
Oh, vision might be off.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. So I'm trying to do that real quick. Right. There you are. All right.
Oh, beautiful, nice.
So let me put the rest of you guys on there. 1 second. As you sort of enter in sort of for this room, so we'll have we have Girthing down here. And then we have sort of the rest of the party with
Following along.
yeah, around there as well.
I keep reading she's here.
She's the reason why we're here.
Always around. We kept her for the past
Like
year.
And then ARS is up here. All right. So then ARS should appear up there. Yep. Okay. Then we need to put the marrows in there real quick. So we'll start with ARS. You are at the top of the round. We'll start with your turn.
Why is there no chair for you?
I think so yeah, I guess I don't know what kind of AC these guys have. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just do the same thing, take 3 more shots with my crossbow as I'm starting to maybe back away 15 feet after I do so.
Okay.
I'm gonna target the same guy,
All right.
the wounded one.
Yep.
Boy, those are all terrible. The highest one is 16.
So 16 hits.
Okay, the next highest is 14.
14 also hits. You're aiming the same guy?
Yep.
Right.
And the last one's 9, so I'm pretty sure that one misses.
9 misses, yes.
Okay, yeah. That's okay. Well, that's better than I thought.
They're underwater fish creatures. They don't have much armor,
I
probably.
guess not.
They say swim away.
But they all have mail.
Mm-hmm.
Fish mail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Skill mail.
Okay, so that's 3, 8, 11, 11, and 32. So that's total of 47 points of damage for the 2 attacks.
You said how much?
47.
First, then how much was the first one?
Sorry, the first one would have been for 20 points. The first one.
Okay. All right, so you sort of fire your crossbow once again. You sort of hit him, and you sort of see him sort of recoil in pain. Appears to have taken some damage.
I'm sorry. Yeah. So there was 20 for the first one, and 20. It's 22 for the second.
All
so
right,
not-
so this is 22. So as you sort of see you fire once, he sort of turns towards you. He's about to lunge at you, and you sort of fire again. Sort of strikes between his eyes, and he sort of collapses in the sort of the water, and he is no more.
Okay.
Way down.
And then you are moving 15 feet.
Yeah, I'm 15 feet back towards the party,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn.
3 hexes.
Guys, get him!
Oh, I don't.
We
think
can't.
we
We don't have
I think I just did it. You guys can move now.
Yeah. 5, 15, somewhere like that.
Yep. All right. Now it is the sort of there is sort of one of these creatures looks very different from the others. He's sort of a large. So these things sort of look almost like they're almost like they're sure shark people, but they're still sort of look like their faces and, their bodies sort of look like gars almost, right? So they have these long faces, these long jaws, and this one it's more like an eel. It's sort of got this frill on its back. And so it's now this one's turn. And it will see, it will cast.
Underwater.
It will cast.
Underwater. Neither are effective underwater.
Will cast hold person on you.
Okay.
ARS.
Wisdom
Can I have
save.
wisdom saving throw, please?
Yep.
Nice.
25.
If
I
I
don't
right,
think so.
so you sort of hold out his hand at you, sort of reaches out, and you sort of just shrug it off and shake it off.
Actually, I don't think I needed to do that. I think I have the ring of reaction on. But go ahead.
And then it will.
And how many of these creatures are there?
There's 5 of them.
15.
4 now.
Yeah.
Is it like 5 now or 5 after the one we killed?
5 before the one you killed.
Okay. So 4 now.
4 now. Okay. Yep. Okay.
All right. It's okay. All right. Dungeon Fog is being a little weird. Sorry. So that is so. Let's see. So that is its action. And as it sort of casts that. Then it can. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's all it can do with its action. And so we will swim to the other side of the room from you.
Okay.
Sort of hide on the other side of the room. And again, if Dungeon Fog would work. Sorry. Anyway. And so it sort of swims over to the other side of the room from you guys. And sort of hides there. Now it is the other sort of Marrow's turn.
You got him held, and then
all of it, everything.
they can make it to us.
Well, we did just have one person run in there and we're all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all about to go. I'm here for support.
You've got a heal left, right? You have to.
If I have to. Oh, we moved.
Into darkness.
They cast darkness.
I can do that.
There you go.
I can cast lightness.
Does it beat out magical darkness?
It does.
Okay. All right. Now I have the creatures.
Myself.
So the oh well, that's too big. So the one was right here, as you sort of got close to him, maybe a little further up this way. And so there's sort of one. Oh, let's see if I can expand your vision a little bit. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'll expand your vision in just a second. Let me just put the spellcaster in as well. Nope. Yeah, right.
Okay, fire breath. That wouldn't work.
They have resistance.
We all do.
Right.
We all do.
It's only 3d6s.
Yeah, not really
It
working.
doesn't scale really well.
Mm-mm.
All right. So
We're level 12. It should be 40.
all right. So that's how it looks. If you guys want to share a screen or something.
I did, but it's not doing something. It's
Okay.
being-
Okay. Well, that's fine.
There we go, share.
Try sharing a different screen, maybe. Try that. And come back to that.
All right.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
see it-
It's
you
just
see it.
loading. I've never seen that screen before.
All right. So you see sort of the form arrow there, and the one in the back, and then you kill the one closest to you.
Yep.
So this guy right here is dead.
Okay.
And then
And-
now, yeah.
I'm sorry, just the point, I said I was going to start out 30 feet from them, then I retreated 15 feet. So I think I might
Okay.
maybe be back a little bit further.
Okay. So
Can I
5,
move back another
10,
15 feet maybe?
like here.
Yeah, that's about right.
All right. All right. So they will now. It's now the one spellcaster tried to hold you, and he sort of moved to the other side of the room from you. And
Yep.
now they're going to the other 3 are going to come after you. So they'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. What just happened? 5, 30, 35, 40 there, just enough to get in range of you. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He will go there. Then he will use the farthest one from you will use his action to actually, okay, it's not all right. So the nearest one to you will attack you, Aris.
Okay.
So the first attack is a bite attack, and he will bite at you. That is a 24 to hit.
Shield.
What?
Shield. I'm going to cast shield.
Okay. All right.
So
So
my
cast
AC
shield.
is now 26.
All right. So he sort of tries to bite you. He sort of cast shield through this glowing sort of barrier of purple energy sort of appears between you. He sort of tries to bite it, but he can't get through. He will now attempt to make an attack with his harpoon.
Okay.
And then that was a 10 to hit. And then the closest one will make a ranged attack at you with his harpoon.
Okay.
And so that is a 14 to hit.
Misses.
But he can't make another attack with his bite. And the second one is also within 20 feet of you, so he'll make a ranged harpoon attack as well. It's a 19 to hit.
Still misses.
All right. So that is their turn. Angor, you're now up.
All right, so kind of notice the spellcaster looking like he's going to cast a spell, trying to cast a spell over in the direction of Aris. I follow him and his like movement back there with my eyes, and I'm like, oh, he seems like I don't think we have movement anymore.
Oh, I'll fix that.
There you go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, I'm gonna move up out into the room. And I'm gonna cast Hex on the spellcaster.
All right, go for it.
Also hit him with 3 Eldritch Blasts.
All right, go for it.
It's a 30, a 24, and a natural 20 for a 31.
All right, all hit.
The first one is a 18.
All right, 18
15,
points. All right,
18, 15,
Nice.
and for the crit is 8, 12, 24, 29.
Nice.
29. All right. No. All right, so as Angor sort of pummels him with sort of Eldritch Blast, sort of arc across sort of the stony sort of room tank, he sort of pound this spellcaster, sort of ricochets against the side of the wall.
Yeah.
He's probably not prone with that. What's your spellcasting save?
Spell save is 19.
Okay, he is knocked prone.
Nice.
You can knock him prone with this. That's cool.
I think it was because I pushed him
Oh,
against
against
the
the
thing.
wall.
Yeah, so much
Mhm.
with the Eldritch Blast.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's a little flavor we've added. All right.
Sounds good.
Up next is Girthing. Girthing, what are you doing?
Running 40 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Mm-hmm.
I think. And then I want to do an action dash, probably. Action dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. We'll kind of try to get range up here.
All right.
Do I burst or rage? I want to hold on to my rages for now.
All right. You sort of race up to them, you sort of run forward, and you sort of bellow at them. But you've used your action to dash.
Action dash. That's it. That's all I can do.
All right. Is now Harkoth's turn. Harkoth will go. How much? Go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 there. And he will hold an action in case they come close to him. And then now it is Wilfred's turn.
Can I see? Is it light or is it dark?
It's dark. Yeah, good point.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Mhm.
is it dark?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's up to you, but I would have had advantage then because I'm in darkness.
Okay.
Anyway, let's finish
Yeah.
Wilfred's turn. Finish
Yeah.
Wilfred's turn first.
In that case, I will. Can't see anything. I don't know if I want to cast light right now. So I'll just move out 5, 10. I just slowly move out like there and listen. And I think I can't give anyone the help action, can I?
Probably not if they can't see us.
Yeah.
You could cast light, especially if you
Need to see.
yeah,
I just didn't want to draw attention to us other than these people.
yeah. Okay.
Uh,
But if you don't mind staying, like, what is it, 40 feet away? I would appreciate it from me.
yeah. I'm just gonna hold my turn for the moment.
All right. So you're gonna hold your action.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is now Yaris's turn.
Okay. So can we do it this way as far as like darkness? Like, I'm not gonna ask for more hits, but can, like, they would have had disadvantage attacking me.
Okay.
Right.
But they
Can I
didn't
have
hit
my
you.
shield?
Right. Yeah, you can
Well,
have your shield.
that's
Yeah.
my shield spell.
Sure,
Can I
yeah.
have my shield spell back?
Sure.
And then we'll just keep going from here. Does that
Sure.
work?
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna aim at the guy directly in front of me, point blank range,
Okay.
and fire 3 more times. So that is a 20 to hit,
Hits.
a 26 to hit,
Hits.
and a 23 to hit.
All hit.
Okay. And so that does 12 plus 6. That does 18 points of damage plus
Okay.
40 points of damage.
Plus
that
what?
would be 48. So that would
Okay.
be 58. That would be 64 points of damage.
Is that all your hits combined, or like so?
Yeah, that's everything. Yep, all my hits.
All right.
combined.
So what is the first hit? It's 27.
First hit. Yeah. So sorry. So let's say first hit was 22.
Okay, 22. All right.
And second
Well,
hit was 22 as well, and the last one can be 20.
okay. All right. So
They're all about the same.
okay. All right. So in the future, let's deal out damage.
Do you want me to? I mean, I can roll again if you
Yeah.
want.
No. I mean, let's deal out damage hit by hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Because in case because you killed that creature, and if you're combining all the damage together, I don't know if you could have hit a different creature or if you're just
Right.
doing overkill, right?
Sure. Yeah.
So you fire a couple crossbow bolts and you sort of pump his stomach full of 3 crossbow bolts. He sort of just drifts towards the top of the surface of the water. And this marrow has expired.
And
Right.
I'm actually going to move up a little bit, and then
Okay.
Since I know they can't see me, I'll just go there.
All right.
Or at least I don't think they can. I don't know.
All right. So is now the spellcaster's turn. Spellcaster is going to. He's looking hurt, so he's going to cast lightning bolt. He's going to swim.
Oh yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 there, and he's gonna try and hit Aris, but who he doesn't know is there, but he's gonna try and hit Harkoth and Girthang with his lightning bolt.
Okay. Counter spell.
Okay. Roll for it.
Okay.
Or,
Because
sorry, I'm sorry, what level is counter spell? What level counter spell?
it's third. If it's third level spell or less, it automatically counter spells.
Oh yeah,
Otherwise,
yeah. Then it automatically counter spells the lightning bolt. You start trying to cast lightning bolt, nothing happens.
Nice.
That is his action.
you lowered spell so. That's my last third level.
And he'll use this as action and movement. Yeah, I think he's just gonna sit there. Doesn't really have a bonus action. It's now Aurelia's turn. Aurelia is running a little low on spells as well. Yeah. She will. Yeah, she's just gonna sit there and not do much. She's gonna basically she'll cast bless. On let's see how many can you do that on? 3. So she'll cast bless. So she'll bless to move forward 5, 10, 15, 20, and she'll bless Angvor, Wilfred, and enough to move forward up there, so she can go 1, 10, 15, 20. She'll bless Girthing as well.
Nice. That's good.
Less hashtag.
All right. Now it is the 2 remaining sort of Marrow's turn. And they will go. One will go 5, 10 at you, Girthing. One will go 5, 10, 15 at you. They will attack you with advantage. So they will start with what?
No, that's what you're saying. Sweet.
Okay. All right. So the first Marrow is attacking with his bite attack.
Okay.
That is a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. That is 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And the second one the second attack will be a harpoon attack. That is a 22 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
All right. Then that is 12 points of piercing damage.
Ouch. Okay.
And the second Marrow will attack you with its bite attack. That's a 24 to hit.
Yep.
All right. Then that is 5 points of piercing damage again.
Got it.
All right. They'll make a harpoon attack against you. And that is a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Then that is another 12 points of piercing damage.
Still up.
Ain't dead yet.
And that is the end of their turn. Angvor, is now your turn.
All right. Mostly still focusing on the caster, see him move up a little bit.
Mhm.
Just gonna hit him with 3 more Eldritch Blasts.
All right, go for it.
Not as good. That is a 16, a 14, and another natural 20.
Nice.
All right. So roll. So the 16. Yeah. So roll the damage for the 16 first.
Yeah. That is 13.
All right. So with that, you sort of blast a hole in him as you sort of fire and you sort of fire Eldritch Blast across the stream. It strikes the spellcaster, sort of just like a fried hole in the center of him. He sort of like leans back, sort of destroyed. Then who you want to hit with next attack?
I see there's one right here in
Okay.
between Aoris and your thing, and I'm gonna hit that, and that was 25 points of damage.
All right. So you sort of hit this one, sort of again, he sort of reels in pain, sort of staggers, sort of blow like you sort of burn his arm, his shoulder, sort of his upper chest. Sort of like the Eldritch Blast sort of slams into him with his force, sort of breaks all his bones in his shoulder. His arm now sort of hangs limply. His harpoon no longer. And then the third attack.
There was only 2. I only hit with.
Well,
Okay.
so if you're rolling against the first guy, that the 14 wouldn't hit, but since you killed the first guy with the first hit, then the
Well,
second.
the first one was the 14. I would say that's how it rolled. Is the first
okay.
one was 14,
Okay.
and I would have been aiming at the one, because I would say personally, I
Okay.
would just say that didn't hit, because I would have been aiming at him.
Okay,
That first
understood.
one.
Understood. All right, so you sort of fire once, sort of flies by, and the second one you sort of hit him in the stomach, you sort of blow a hole in him.
Yeah,
And it's your turn, Angvor?
Into my turn there. Yep.
All right, Girthing, you're now up.
All right. I'll see that blast streak by right behind me.
Mhm.
And turn, drown, and start whacking on him.
Nice.
Go for it.
Poking him with a
Boogie,
big
boogie.
stick. I could. No, it's not worth recklessing. That has a plus. Oh yeah, it's a 25 to hit.
It hits.
D10s. 30 plus. That's 9 points of piercing
All right,
on the first. I'll try to hit him again.
go for it.
That's only a 15 to hit.
15 still hits.
Gosh, that's only 7 points of
All right.
slashing.
So as you sort of stab him once, he reels back in pain. You sort of stab him again. He looks quite hurt, but he's still standing.
All right, and then bonus action. I'm going to try to use the back end of this thing.
Oh yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Take him down. All right,
Yes.
that's a 28 to hit,
20. Yeah, it hits.
but it's only a D4.
Gives the other one.
8 points.
All right, so you sort of crack him in the face. He sort of just keels over and he sort of flops you in the water. Sort of his body sort of drifts upwards, sort of floating in the water. You break his sort of his snout, sort of like his alligator, or his sort of snout is sort of broken. He sort of hangs in the water.
And I'll just swivel back around to face the guy behind me now.
All right. Harkoth will move. It's now Harkoth's turn. He'll move there, to flank with you. And he will roll an attack with his glaive. That's an 11. That's a hit. The second one's a 10. It doesn't hit. So he sort of swings. So he swings wildly in the water, and this sort of this creature it adroitly sort of dodges once, sort of like moves out of the way. He sort of stabs by him. He sort of moves, stabs again. He sort of moves out of the way. Is now Wilfred's turn.
Oh boy. I was hoping he would kill him.
I killed one of them, or help.
He would kill him. The most I can do right now is Scorching Ray.
Nice.
Can you see him?
I don't need to see him for Scorching Ray.
Okay, nice.
Almost everything else I do, but
Okay,
Scorching Ray I do not.
nice.
I hit on a 10. Yeah, 10. That is an 18 to hit.
Hits.
Uh,
Do
2D,
that.
and then 10 fire damage.
10 fire damage. Okay.
That's a 21 to hit.
Hits.
11 fire damage.
All right.
Or that's a 20 to hit.
It hits.
That's 5 fire damage.
Okay.
Half it, whatever. And then a 15 to hit.
15 still hits.
All right.
That's a great hit.
Oh yeah.
9 fire damage.
All right. So those of you with dark vision, you see as these scorching rays sort of come in, they all sort of hit this creature. Were you rolling with disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Whatever was a 5.
Wow.
So he they sort of slam into this mirror, sort of pummeling him. It doesn't seem to do quite as much damage as you've seen Wilfred's past scorching rays do, but it does a decent amount of damage. We're back to ours.
Okay. As I see him lit up, I'm going to say your time is nigh. And I'll shoot 3 more crossbolts at him.
All right, go for it.
20 to hit.
Hits.
That is for 20 points of damage.
Okay, he's still standing.
Second one is 21 to hit
Hits.
for 23 points of damage.
That will do it. So you sort of fire 2 more crossbow bolts at him. He sort of one strikes him, and sort of like his stomach, sort of where his heart is. His breath becomes shallow, and he sort of pierce one with his throat, and sort of sticks in there, sort of his trachea, sort of pokes out the back, almost hits Harkoth, and sees the barbed tip appear. And he sort of is no more.
Nice. Okay.
We are now out of combat.
Okay. So what do we?
Easy.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
so bad. Except, Gerthang. I mean, you look a little beat up there, buddy.
I mean, I've had worse.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
can't take another
I
one of
don't-
those. Very
Sorry.
easy.
I'm gonna pull out my bag of good berries and try to dump out. Try to dump out some good
Come here.
berries,
I need
Okay.
to touch you. Come here.
and then realize that the bag is empty.
No, no.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Go over towards Will's voice. I
Come
can
here.
see you.
Hey, you know where I am.
Weird.
I'm gonna cast a cure. Here's some healing. To me, if you need healing. It's a 5th level spell.
Oh my gosh. Jeez. Yeah.
Um,
I'm not feeling that bad.
16, 19 plus 6 is 25 healing.
Oh. Well, you almost doubled my hit point.
Pretty good.
It's much better. Thank you.
I only spent a 4th level spell slot. So.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, is there anything around here? And anybody?
What do we see in the room?
Yeah. So the room, as you sort of swim around the room,
Oh, I want to look at the caster's body to just see if I find anything of value of interest.
okay. Make an investigation check for me, please.
Oh, not 20 for a 28.
Okay. Yeah, so as you begin to sort of investigate the caster's body, you find sort of a aquamarine color sort of breastplate. Looks, not anything particularly, probably not anything, particularly special, but it looks nice. You find that they're all sort of wielding harpoons. And you find that the caster has sort of a, you know, a nice ring on him as well.
Okay. I'll take the breastplate and the ring.
Okay. All right. Yeah, and so as you guys begin to swim around this room, again, it you see it's made of sort of like some sort of stone. It's got sort of blocks of stone that sort of surround the square room. As you sort of swim around it, there don't appear to be any doors or windows or anything. It's just a room.
Oh, another dead end.
Hmm.
The floor or the ceiling or anything like that? You mean you?
No,
Do you need
I
light?
mean,
Or
Yeah. We could probably use a little light, Wilfred.
right,
I'll cast light too. I forgot to cast light. So.
right. So as you guys sort of cast light and use it as sort of like almost like a flashlight to look around the sort of the stone blocks and the sort of the walls, and again, nothing really strikes you as out of the ordinary. Nothing really strikes you as particularly interesting.
Okay.
Or they
So yeah.
keep a room full of old fishmen.
Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe this was the barracks, the guards, or the main room.
Yeah, I mean, it looks that way. I mean, I don't know. There must be something more in the main room that we're missing.
Yeah, I agree. So this is basically just a stone room, no doors, no entrances that we can see.
Yeah, I
Just
mean-
dead bodies.
Yeah, as best you can tell, I mean, this appears to be some sort of, you know, it appears that the mirror have been living here. You find sort of a little ramshackle sort of abode, but you know, there's nothing really in it. Nothing to appear that you know anyone comes in or out,
Mhm.
except by the entrance you just came through.
Okay, and I guess we go back to the main
Yeah,
entrance
I mean,
and
I'm
look for
gonna head
something
back
else.
once I kind of search the room. I'd be heading back just to kind of
Yeah.
start searching the
Yeah,
main room again.
yeah. I'd like to start maybe putting the globe at different. Like, is there like a central location pointing to it, or anything that shows, or it's just the globe is, you know what I mean? Or it's just a
Um,
globe.
Like
you
a
spin it.
crosshair or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's no real, there's no like X marks the spot on the globe. I mean, it just appears to be a globe of the oceans.
Yeah.
So you begin to
Yeah,
So-
move the globe in different, like to each ocean and each continent, and
okay.
and try to look at them. I guess as I'm moving. the
All right.
globe.
So point of order: is anyone still in the room as you do that?
I wanted to stay back and check the room.
Okay. All right. So. So
Wilfred.
as Wilfred stays behind and Angbor and the others head back to Erdak, who's been keeping sentry, you begin to try to turn the globe to a different position, and all of a sudden the door goes closes.
The door with Wilfred.
Yeah, Wilfred is still in the room.
Okay. I'd like to turn it back to where it was if I could,
Okay, you can do that. So you turn back to where it was.
and then
Must
try
have
to
helped.
open the door again.
So you open the door, and in there is Wilfred's still in there. All that happened was the door closed on him.
What'd you do?
The door just shut.
The globe seems to close the door, but then you have to push it open.
Did I notice that the door closed or like open?
Yeah, you probably with your high past perception, you probably noticed the door closed. Yeah.
Well, we didn't notice that anything else in the room that with a nicer furnishing has changed, right?
No, not really.
So I'm wondering if one of us wants to stay in that.
Well,
I'm already in there.
Is it-
I'm already in
So
there.
did Wilfred see anything in the main?
I'll cast light,
Yeah.
just so I have it.
What, did anything happen to you when the door shut?
Door just shut, and then you
Yeah.
opened it, like something that
Did you see anything in the main cavern where we fought the marrow?
that's where I am, right?
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, so
You
yeah.
know-
So Wilfred was sitting in the main cavern. Basically, all that happened was it appeared that the door closed
Okay.
while he
Where
was
did
in
you
there.
turn it to?
I don't know what did I turn it to.
Other part of the
This
ocean
random
there, or-
part.
Yeah, just sort of a different.
Okay.
You turned it to the Osmit Sea.
Okay. So I'll turn it again to
Okay,
a
so-
different location.
Is anyone staying in the room?
I still wanted to do stuff in the room.
Okay, so you stay in the room. So you turn it to a different location.
Okay. And anything happened to the door?
Door and closes.
Then I'll go try to push it open with it at the new location.
Yeah, so
Pushes
as you begin to push it open,
okay.
it appears it opens.
Okay.
Is Wilfred there?
Wilfred is not there. It is a different room.
Can I open up my door?
No, your door is shut.
Well, it seems turning this
Yeah, so I'm gonna turn it back to the original location
All right. You turn back to the Luciding Ocean.
and then push the door open again.
All right, you push the door open. Wilfred is still in there.
Hey Wilfred, I think we found something.
What do you keep doing? This door keeps closing.
All right. Wilfred, what were you doing in the room?
Pass. Where have you been?
guys, where was it? You were the first one to turn it, right? Weren't you?
I gave it a good healthy spin.
And it didn't focus on Wild Mount, right?
That
I'm
seems
pretty
to
sure.
ring a bell, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see it because
Maybe
if that's where they had it at, there must be something that must be where they're keeping somebody in the whenever you turn it to Wild Mount. Maybe we'll turn it back to Wild Mount, focus kind of where it was originally, and try and open the door. I mean,
Sounds good to
whenever
me.
you're done with that, whatever the heck you're doing in there, Wilfred.
If you found something else, I don't think I'm gonna find anything else in here then.
Nah, it seems it seems like that might have been just an accident. So those were probably innocent. Innocent.
We've been
creatures.
trapped in here for
We just got teleported here. Like
They
2
were
minutes
they were
ago.
prisoners. Because I
But-
couldn't leave when you closed the
but
door.
the door was locked when we started.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what I did, but I was able to commute or do something to it, and I was able to unlock it. I mean, I have some decent magical capabilities, so I mean, I just felt some stuff out, and it clicked. But yeah, I mean, Wilfred, get out here, and we'll turn it.
I'm coming.
Once Wilfred gets out there, we'll turn the thing back to Wild Mount.
Those guys were just innocent prisoners.
You don't know that.
They were political
Could've been
prisoners.
evil.
They probably
Yeah, I
didn't
found
know.
this note on them. It says, we were locked up by Sharkovs. No, the other guys.
Isn't that what evil people would tell you just to deceive you?
Yeah, who would keep a net like that on them?
Just in case.
Just in case
Just
anyone
in
comes
case they
by.
die.
Just in case anyone comes by and finds them.
All right. So you guys sort of
My mother, I love her very much.
Yeah. Turn it to Wild Mount.
so you turn to Wild Mount.
Open the door again.
So you go to push open the door. Door is locked.
I'll try and do the same thing, whatever. I'll mess with it and try and see if I can unlock it again. When I
Okay.
did it once.
Did we know if any?
I'd like to help them if I could.
Okay. So what are you doing to unlock it?
I don't know. I was whatever I did. I felt it the first time and it clicked. So
Okay.
I was
All right. Yes, you're on the door. Make an Arcana check.
And can he have advantage since I'm helping him?
Yep. Yeah.
I'm proficient at Arcana too.
No, that didn't help really that much. So it was 17. Yeah, 17.
17. Again, the door is locked and it appears to be magical. And with your previous high roll, you get the sense that it is linked to the globe.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that's obvious because when we were turning it, it definitely was
Mhm.
working. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it definitely seems to be something with the globe there, making the room in there has some connection. I don't know what this one is right now, but I can't get it unlocked this time.
Yeah.
Is
So-
there any fandangles on the globe, like dongles or anything, switches?
No, it's just a globe.
Just a globe.
I'm trying to remember. It's probably so maybe it's on the land. Maybe that means it's landlocked. It's
Ooh.
locked.
True. So we need to be on land.
So
But this controls that.
So to get it not locked, we have to take it off of a landlocked place. I'm trying to think. We think these guys are cultists, right? Whoever owns this tower.
One of the cultists. I think.
Inspired guys.
Does
Yeah.
census guy have any like temples or prisons that are?
I don't know any specific prisons or temples that he would have. I mean, I know, I'm sure that there are. I know that there are people who worship him. So I'm sure there are temples and things to Benthus. I don't really know what could be something that could open this door consistently.
Well, I'm thinking maybe we point to the different oceans and then try to explore.
Yeah, I mean, we could definitely try it and see if that would help open the door again and see if there's
Mhm.
something different out there. I just do think that if it was already on Wild Mount, I think it's got to be something to do with that particular positioning of the globe. Yeah.
So I'd like to just point to each like have Angor or someone else stand by the door. Then Aris would like to just move the globe to each ocean, see if the door opens, and move it to each continent and see if it opens and see if we establish
All
a
right.
pattern.
So as you sort of open it to the Osmond Sea, you sort of see into this room, and there is a. So you sort of open the door. How are you guys looking at it?
Just peeking in.
All right. So as you peek in, make a perception check for me.
Lava.
And, natural 20 for a 22.
Nice.
All right. So again, you see this wall of water, and inside you see a small dragon turtle who is still very big, sort of waiting for you as you sort of open the Osmond Sea.
Shut it! Well, shut it! Shut it here! Nothing to see here.
All right.
Turn to a different one.
Okay. So we'll say you turn it to the sort of the northern sea, the frigid depths.
Mhm.
As you sort of open it, you sort of see sort of a very, cold, sort of frozen terrain, and then you see two tritons, one with a sort of a long white beard and one with sort of like,
Ooh.
blonde, sort of to silver hair, sort of a man and a woman, sort of frozen, sort of pillars of ice in the middle of this.
This may be it.
Quick, come on.
It seems to be. There's two tritons in this one, guys.
Well, I mean, Aurelia should know her own kin.
Aurelia, come in here.
She looks and she says, "Dad, Mom," and she can sort of run into the sort of swim. She pierces the begins to swim towards it.
Okay. Well, I guess we kind of follow her, leaving Erdak to guard the main room.
Make sure we can
Guard the globe. Make
Guard
sure
the
it's
globe now.
open. Yeah. I knew.
What if Erdak just spun the globe over?
Now's when he betrays us.
How are you?
He's now
Alright.
the new good avatar.
And so as you swim in, can I have you? What are you guys trying to do?
I mean, so in my mind, we're just trying to catch up with Aurelia, right? Because she's probably dashing. So I'm thinking we're just dashing to keep up
Following
with her.
behind her and then figuring.
I mean,
once-
I'd like to say we're going in stealthily, but with Aurelia,
We're not.
we're not.
Really sort of races in, sort of towards her father, and you guys see sort of a large, sort of looming monster sort of come down from the ceiling.
Okay. Is it dark in here? What is it?
It is actually sort of it's sort of got sort of pale sort of light that reflects off sort of.
Okay. Good to know.
You can see.
I can see. I can fight.
Yeah.
see some shapes.
And they do look like solid, like they're in like solid blocks
Of ice.
of ice.
Like Princess Zelda in the Temple of Time in a crystal, like kind of thing.
Caveman ice blocks.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. Yeah. Like Zelda in the the Ocarina of Time or whatever. Yeah, like that. Just sort of frozen, like almost like.
So you see this creature coming down, and
that doesn't look good.
nope. Okay, and then what? I mean, what else? Do we notice anything else about it? What size is it? Or,
So it's massive. It's gargantuan. It sort of swims down towards you guys. It's sort of this sort of massive sort of sea creature that sort of comes down. And it looks like
right on top of us now.
Yeah. So it's like a Cthulhu like sort of like giant sort of like tentacled monster. It's sort of got this. It's kind of like. Vaguely remember sort of a giant squid or something like that, but
I think this is it, boys.
Does it seem to be coming for the king and queen or us?
It seems to have been triggered by you guys opening the door and is now swimming down.
Guys, we need to be ready. I mean, I'm holding an attack essentially at this point.
All right. Can I have everyone roll Can I have everyone roll a initiative for me, please?
Yep.
Persuasion check, please.
Okay, that's pretty good.
That's better. Oh, great. This is exactly where I want to be first.
If you ain't first, you're last.
And then yeah, we can go back to the same because the same sort of room as before, only with a sort of a different.
Future.
So I will add him real quick.
Big boy.
Stop, big boy.
And as he swims down, he says, "I am Benthus."
Prepare to die! Oh, you're him.
Oh, that's not good.
We have come to take back the king and queen.
Okay.
Are you done with them?
You have gone too far, Ingvortrot. I saved you. I brought you up from the depths. And now you come here to betray me.
Well, you are right. You did give me a second shot at life. And while I will never be able to repay that debt, the powers you've given me and the experience I've had have taught me that you are not a good being.
But good is a relative thing.
We all have motives and desires, yet you seem to want only to rule. I do not appreciate that. I've learned I used to have desires as such to only want things for myself, but I have found companions who have helped me to see the world as it is.
The world as it is the strong do what they can, the weak suffer what they must, and you and your friends are weak.
You underestimate us.
All right, and that's so everybody's already rolled initiative, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It could your safe die.
I didn't choose to be born.
I choose to be
All right,
safe.
25 to 20.
23.
21.
Nice.
All right, I'm not first.
You're last.
Yep.
First loser.
Sorry. One second.
Table, come here. You wanna go outside? Come down here. Come down here, Table.
Let's get that.
She's just falling down.
That's fine.
Enjoy.
I was gonna switch my arm, too.
Okay, I'm back. So 23 Aoris
Mm-hmm.
and
21.
21 Girthing. All right. Right. 2015.
15.
Okay. 15 to 10.
13.
Right. That is everyone, right? All right. Right, and then you guys have Dungeon Fog up.
I do, but it's black. I might need a refresh. Oh,
There it is.
never mind. Oh gosh.
Well, way to go.
Now we're the hard purple worm.
All right.
I smashed the refresh button too fast.
Gotta smash that refresh button.
Like I tried. Prescribed.
What them doctors be doing?
Liking to prescribe.
Or forced to prescribe.
There we are. We're back.
All right. And then there is Benthus.
Oh yeah, you're right.
He is pretty much
He
a
is a
Cthulhu.
good guy.
Yeah. All right. So you're sort of then like, all right, so.
Worse than him. Unless you want to try to actually get rid of him.
So up first is Girthang, or sorry, is ARs.
So okay, I'm just so I would like to start my blade song,
Right.
and then I guess go 3 spaces towards our friend,
Okay.
and then shoot him 3 times with my crossbow.
All right.
And so advantage. So for these, I'm not going to use sharpshooter yet.
Okay.
So they're just regular shots.
All right.
Oh my
2
god.
nat 20s and a 19.
Wow.
So that is
3 different
32, 32, and 31.
All hit. Yeah.
And 2 crits. Wow.
That is. That was.
I don't
3
get a lot
shots.
on the crits, but
That was all
Double
3
your
shots.
dice.
yeah. Yeah, but I get a double. Yeah. So okay. Okay, so these will be my 2 crits. These,
Best roll I think I've ever seen.
yeah, that's pretty amazing. So that is, yeah, so that is going to be 8, sorry, 7, 9, doubled to 18, and then 11, so 29, and then yeah, so 29 plus another 29 plus 12, so it'd be first 2 shots 41 points of damage,
Okay.
and then the third shot would be 5, 10, another 16 points of damage.
All right.
He just dead.
As you fire sort of 3 shots and you sort of fire like 2 of them strike sort of where his eyes are, he sort of reels back in pain, the third one is coming towards his eye, he sort of it strikes his hands, but still sort of ricochets, hits his face, sort of reels back with sort of these long wings and this tentacle face. He goes, he looks at you with anger, and he will use his legendary action to do let's see, he would do
100 damage blanket to you.
he will do a tentacle attack at you,
Okay.
and
Sounds like potion time.
that's a natural 1.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
So that's a 12, so I don't think that hits.
Nope.
All right, that ends his legendary action. Girthing, you are now up.
I will. What does haste give me?
Haste gives you an extra attack, -2 on your AC, and doubles your movement speed.
I've got a potion of speed that I think I might just drink.
Nice.
One weapon attack only with it. So, yeah, somewhere in my bags, I finally have a potion of speed.
All right.
And I will do that. Drink that as my action.
All right.
Give haste with no concentration.
All right.
Can take that off my person now. And then I will run up to him and the bonus action rage
All right.
and use my hasted action to hit
All right. Go for it.
with drown. Why not? That's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
D10. That's 13 points of piercing,
All right.
and that's everything I've got.
All right. So Gerthing, seeing this creature come down sort of around beside the pillars of Aurelia's parents, chugs a potion of haste, sort of like his eyes sort of light up and with his energy sort of pulsating through him. He sort of rushes forward. He sort of stabs this creature in sort of the thigh with a drowned trident. That sort of looks down at him. That ends your turn.
That ends my turn.
All right. It's now Benthus's turn.
I'm dead.
So Benthus will
I
I
know.
wish I was Urdak right now. Back in-
Yeah.
Ah,
I think he's bigger than a large creature.
It's kind of too bad though. The core's missing this.
Mm. Or maybe
I died. We all want to die. No.
Right. Oh, I burned a rage.
so he will he will cast he will use vampiric touch on you. Gerthing.
All right.
All right, so
I assume that's a save, or is it an attack?
it's an attack. That will likely hit. That is a 27.
Yep.
All right.
Big hits. We have big hits too. But...
And that is 24 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh. All right, half to 12.
He will heal.
Heal, heal.
Mhm.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Second.
What else do I have?
And then he will just cast a spell. And he'll make another tentacle attack at you, ARS.
Okay.
Probably hit again. Probably miss again. It's a 13.
No, it still misses, man. He's really terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm intimidating him.
He's also strong. He's like,
It's big
wait,
guy.
is he contending to ascend as well?
Right. Yeah, and that's that will end his turn for now. Yeah.
Okay.
It is now Ingvor's turn.
All right. So Benthus is coming down. I see people starting to attack him.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of look at him, and after our exchange attacks start happening, I will concentrate and put the hex on him.
Mm-hmm.
And try and hit him with 3 Eldritch Blasts.
Go for it.
Not great. That is a 19, 14, and a 21.
The 21 hits.
17 points of force damage.
All right, so you sort of fire, sort of fire this eldritch blast at him, and you sort of hit him with it with this sorry, you sort of hit him with this eldritch blast. He sort of staggers back, but your eldritch blast didn't seem to do as much damage as you expected. He sort of laughs. You think you can use my own powers against me, minion? And he will now use legendary action to cast Eldritch Blast at you. Oops, I missed. At you, Angvor. So that is a 28 to hit.
Right.
And then that does 9 points of force damage.
Okay.
Weak.
All right. That is your turn, Angvor, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, so I guess you couldn't have done it until at the end of your turn. Anyways, all right. Then it's his turn. Wilfred, you're now up.
All right. 5, 10. I'm gonna move up 15, 20, 25. I will reach in my chest
Mm-hmm.
and do my Radiance the Dawn.
All right.
Nice.
And I would like to basically light up this whole place with magical light.
Alright.
For round.
Constitution saving throw?
It is a, where is it? Radiance of the Dawn. Constitution saving throw.
All right. That is a 21 to save.
That saves, but it takes he takes half damage of, that's 18 plus 12 is 40.
Oh yeah, 30.
30. So he takes half of 30 radiant damage.
Okay, so 15 points of radiant damage.
And
So-
then I will for every, right. That's for and then I will spell bonus action spiritual weapon at, I think, 2nd level.
All right.
Well, let's do 3rd level since it does all right, sorry. It's gonna be upcast to 4th level.
Okay.
So it is now 2d8.
Nice.
I'll just have a this little coconut just try to come down over his head.
All right. So you again you see that this coconut sort of come down and sort of crack his head. Doesn't seem to do a whole lot of damage to him. It sort of hit him. So roll an attack. I'm sorry.
24 to hit.
24 hits. Yeah.
And then I'm 2d8. 13 plus 6 is 19. 19 force damage.
Okay, no, it actually is not. It does do a decent amount of damage. My apologies. So this coconut sort of comes down and sort of as you know, sort of Benthus has just fired Eldritch Blast at Angvor, sort of cracks on Benthus's head, sort of like looks up at it, sort of looks at you, he sort of sneers at you.
Yeah, I thought so. And then I will just back up 10, 20, 30.
He's like pretty blasphemous for Serenity, right?
Yeah.
All right.
And that is my turn.
All right. Sorry, 1 second. So now he will cast, or sorry, now it is Harkoth's turn. My apologies. Harkoth will run up to him and he will bonus action rage. He'll go 5, 10, 15, 20.
You just gonna
25.
fight this?
Okay, everyone retreat now.
Yeah.
You got him, Mark off.
Harkoth will
If you've heard of him.
that's a 15 to hit, and then that's a 13 to hit. So he sort of swings twice with his glaive, and he misses both times.
Still a
He
brilliant.
sort of rushes forward.
King and queen.
And then it's Aurelia's turn. Aurelia will drop her. She'll use her 6th level spell slot to cast.
Well, he hates him. Bing bong.
Oh no.
Because she'll move forward and she'll cast Chromatic Orb, I guess, at
It's level.
at 6th level, I guess.
It's a high level spell.
20 to hit.
Nice.
Hey.
So it does.
Do whatever he's resistant. I guess you gotta pick the damage type in chromatic.
Yeah, I do.
It's not random.
Yeah. That's 42 points of acid damage. It's sort of this ball of energy sort of throws that. He throws that at this monster, and he sort of strikes him. He sort of begins, his flesh sort of melts away as it really sort of hurls this acid ball at him. He sort of, and he will use a legendary action to. He has this this thing that he can teleport.
Oh god.
So he will teleport. Yeah, so he will drop a teleport to go all the way over here. Or behind you guys.
Yeah. Ouch.
Now is the Aris's turn. Oh,
On the map moved.
We can kind of see him.
Oh, there we go.
We can see the corner.
there you go. Right. So he teleports like that.
Okay, can we see him any better or not?
Yeah. If you move up, it's
Oh, it's okay. It's on me. Okay. So I will. What do I want to do?
Sell your soul to Ventus so he'll leave it alone.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I'll become your next acolyte. You just leave this alone.
And there's.
After we just came in.
I think I'm going to go ahead and cast. No, I'm sorry. I have that spell.
My fingers were.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
Well, that kind of messed up what I was going to do. So, at this point, I'm just going to pull out my crossbow again and fire at him twice with my crossbow.
Mhm.
I'm not going to do and I'm not going to do sharpshooter, and then I'm going to reach out my finger and cast Chill Touch as a cantrip as well.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and roll.
The
Please.
first one is 29 and a 9 to hit. 29 and a 14 to hit. So I'm
All right,
sure
so
the 14 is,
29 hits, the 14 misses.
that is
Nice.
11 points of damage
All
on the
right.
crossbow. And then for the Chill Touch, 11.
11
that'll
is-
miss.
yeah, that misses as well. So you sort of fire 2 crossbow bolts. One sort of hits the side of the wall, sort of is coming towards him. The other one sort of strikes him in the chest. He sort of holds back as this bolt appears in his chest. And he sort of fire Chill Touch at him, and he sort of ducks out of the way, sort of moving his massive frame with a incredible speed.
Okay. Yeah. A lot more impressive the first round. And then I'll just sort of take a defensive stance as I'm twirling around singing my blade song.
All right. Girthing is now your turn.
All right. I'm gonna yell, "Come on, Harkos, we got him on the run."
All right.
Movement, so I'm just booking it.
Nice.
Engaged.
Mm-hmm.
And I would just recklessly attack. because,
Yeah.
Now,
Why not?
now's the time to reckless.
Yep.
Apparently not. That's a 15 or a 17 to hit.
17 misses.
First attack, so second attack.
Right.
It's a 29 to hit. That's
That
much better.
hits. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That's good on the dice. That's 19 points of piercing.
All right.
So that's my first action attack. I'm gonna haste action attack.
All right.
26.
Hits.
It's only 11 points of piercing.
Okay.
And then I'll bonus action flip the drown trident around and hit him with the pointy end. Or the
All right. Go for it. Yeah.
Yep.
Not pointy end.
It's just an 18.
18 misses. So you so Girthing sort of darts forth, he races forward like the Flash, or moves darts between his comrades, sort of stabs Benthus once, and then Benthus stabs him again, and then he sort of tries to swing around and crack him in the face, but you deflects off of one of Benthus's sort of tentacles, so it sort of grabs at the last minute. That ends your turn.
That's it.
All right. He will fire an Eldritch Blast at Aurelia. That will hit her.
I'm gonna try this. If he's within 30, he's like right at 30 feet of me.
Mhm.
I will do my warding flare
Okay.
just to see if I can put that disadvantage.
You do make it a disadvantage in that.
So you can be blinded.
Yes.
Goes from-
That still hits her though.
But information.
Yeah, and that does
The more you know.
13 points of damage to her. So Eldritch Blast sort of streaks forward and sort of strikes her. He's angry about the attack. Now, oh shoot. Okay. Now it is his turn. I don't know if you can take a legendary action like that, but we'll just let it go for now. And so he will cast Crown of Stars on himself.
Okay, I'm gonna try to dispel it.
Okay,
Of course.
right. All right.
I'll
Go
have
ahead.
to roll for it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for it.
Come on, baby.
Ah,
A 1.
No.
So he casts Crown of Stars, and sort of these motes of light sort of emanate from his fingertips and need to sort of hover around his head and sort of like a crown sort of circle around his head. He will attack. He will send one at you, Angvor.
All right.
That is a 24 to hit.
Okay.
And then
The black hole. The star.
that is 28 points of damage. 28 points of radiant damage.
20?
28.
28.
That's not good.
So he uses his bonus actions or strike you Angvor with this sort of one of these motes of light. And now there are 6 motes of light sort of hovering around his head. But it is now Angvor's turn. That is his action. He's not going to move. Bonus action.
I'll just take the hit and, I mean, do what I can. I mean, I've taken some hits before and I guess swim myself back up into my position, and I'll lock his eyes still, and I'm gonna cast Blight on him.
Okay, go for it.
That's a Constitution saving throw.
All right. That is an 18.
That misses.
That fails.
Got D8s. Give me some D8s. I need 9 of them.
here's some more.
Oh, yes.
1, 2, 3,
Kids to king.
6. That's 9 of them. That's good.
Nice.
Nice. Look at that.
Oh, those are some good rolls.
That is 8. That was an 8. 8, 16. So, all right, that's 10, 20. 30, 44, 50, 55 damage.
55 points of damage.
Yep.
All right. Says as you sort of cast blight and sort of like this sort of greenish energy sort of emanates from your fingers and sort of surrounds Benthus. He sort of reels in pain. Sort of all this damage sort of bleeds off of him, and you can sort of see that he seems becoming more and more. You see these like necrotic veins, or these veins sort of grow up his neck and around. He looks decently hurt.
And I'll just tell him, I know you have imbued me with power, but this power is mine now.
Now he will. Now it's Wilfred's turn.
All right. This is going to be a big risk here.
Risk to reward.
Go for it.
Always.
Channel divinity.
Why not?
I will reach out and cast blindness on him.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw.
All right.
He's like Eldritch Horror's Constitution's like
That is a 19.
Yours?
18.
It's
off by 2.
Yeah.
Um,
Mine was close. Mine's a 19. He rolled an 18. I was like,
and then I'll just move my coconut 20 feet about, I think it ends up to like right there or something.
All right.
Actually 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
you're gonna move up there
30,
in
35,
range.
40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
You're gonna do that.
I'm gonna go on that side.
Can you go? You can go through.
I can go through bigger creatures.
I mean, he's got a lot of limbs. I'm sure
Yeah.
not all that space is taken up by him.
Wilfred, no, there's another way.
All right. He uses his legendary.
Um,
He uses his legendary action to make an Eldritch Blast attack against you, Aris.
Okay,
That is a 28 to hit,
that'll hit.
and that is 11 points of force damage.
Okay, got it.
All right. Now is Harkoth's turn. Harkoth, seeing his quarry teleport away, will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's 35. He is able to get within range. His rage has dropped, so he'll need to rage again. He'll make 2 attacks at him. That's a 13 to hit. And then that was almost a hit, but then that was a 10. So he comes forward, sort of swings his glaive wildly at Benthus. Benthus just sort of grabs his arm and sort of as Harkoth is sort of flailing about trying to hit him.
Nice.
He's strong. It's okay.
Is now Aurelia's turn. Aurelia will now dump a 5th level spell into Benthus. A 5th level magic missile, I think. So that is
That's 5.
Vince's is
plus
immune.
3.
that would be 7, I believe, because it's 3 plus 4, right?
Yeah,
Cast shield makes himself immune.
that's right.
All right.
Right,
So
shield makes you.
Oh, duh.
right. So that is 2, 5, 8 points of damage. And that is 4, 6, 8 points of damage. Show me 1. And that is 5 points of damage. So her her magic missiles sort of emanate from her fingertips. They're streak around, they're strike this Cthulhu-like creature. They do some damage to him, but Benthus seems unfazed. He will now use a legendary action to do vampiric touch on you, Gerthing.
Yep. He gets advantage on attacks against me.
All right.
Reckless.
That is a natural 20.
Okay.
Ouch.
Ouch.
It's
Okay. If I go down, I'll attack many things.
Just both of them.
That is 50 points of necrotic damage.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot. But I'm still up.
Oh my god. Don't worry, I'm alive.
All right. So he sort of reaches out and grabs Girthing, sort of drains the life from Girthing. Is now Yaris's turn.
Okay. I'd like to 15 feet of movement. 1, 2, 3. Move over there. And then I'd like to fire. I'll try sharpshooter this time for my first attack.
All right.
Ooh,
Nice.
so that is a 26 to hit.
Hits.
And that does,
Nice.
that's also good. So that's 25 points of damage.
All right.
Piercing damage.
So you sort of fire and strike him, and you sort of undo all the healing that he just did from Girthing.
And then I'd like to use vampiric touch. Not vampiric touch. Chill touch. Sorry.
Okay, so that's all right.
And that's gonna miss, I think. 17.
No, that misses. Again, it sort of passes by and sort of strikes harmlessly against the wall.
Okay. And then I would like to cast Shadow Blade.
All right.
At 5th level as my bonus action. And since
Right.
I cast a cantrip as my action, I can still do that as a
Right.
bonus action.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that's it for me.
All right. It is now Girthing's turn. Girthing, what are you doing?
I'm swinging.
All right, go for it.
Why not reckless? Well, probably because I'm about to die, but it will.
Do I not give you advantage on the flanking?
I don't know. He's a big creature.
He is a huge creature.
I doubt.
I doubt I give him advantage.
I know. That's Ian's rule. How you want to
what?
do flank? It
Yeah,
does-
I would not say that you are
Okay.
flanking him.
We're not like threatening enough of him. That was a 20 on my first attack.
All right.
Worth a shot.
20. He'll cast shield.
Okay, shoot.
Sorry.
Go from second attack.
All right.
That's only a 14. My hasted attack. Oh my gosh, we're rolling so poorly. That's a 17. And turn it around, and I'll roll a 13.
All right.
Those are terrible rolls.
So as you are about to hit him, you start stabbing him, and so this sort of wall of sort of greenish energy holds back the drown. You try and stab again, and you try and hit him with the back, but nothing seems to breach the barrier.
That is all I've got.
All right.
Yeah.
Now is his turn. He will first use his bonus action to send one of the motes of light at you, Aris. That is a 15.
This is
All right. That is his bonus action. Now with
as if it's a legendary action, it's probably kind of the same. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is action. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is bonus action. And then he will cast. What will he cast? With his action, it's a concentration one, right? Okay. Right. He'll cast. You know what? He'll do it back to you guys. He will cast Blight back at you.
Oh God.
And let's see, so over a creature of your choice. He's gonna aim for you. Ingvar, can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
I'm gonna counterspell that.
Okay.
Nice.
What level of counterspell?
Be 5th level.
All right, you automatically counterspell it.
Well done.
He sort of extends his hand to cast Blight at you, and just nothing happens.
His own power used against him.
No. And that's his action and bonus action. So now it is Ingvar's turn.
All right. As I just flick the spell away from him. Let's see. Don't underestimate my power. And I will. Is he in the hallway?
Yeah,
place?
he's sort of in the hallway. Yeah.
Okay. Let me just hit him with some Eldritch Blasts right now. This time.
All right, go for it.
No, those don't hit. That's 17 and
Misses.
something lower than a 17.
All right.
This be one. Oh, and a natural 20.
All right.
Nice.
You like those nat 20s?
On
It's been good
10.
today.
You can roll a 10. Oh, pretty
And
close.
Nice. 9, 3. That's 12, 24, 29 points of damage.
All right. Again, it seems to do less damage than you expected, but it still does a lot of damage to him as his Eldritch Blast sort of strikes him.
I'm going to move there.
All right.
And that point.
All right. Wilfred, it's now your turn.
I think my coconuts here, I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
10, 15, 20. I can get it there.
Okay.
Is that enough, close enough to hit?
Yeah, it's close enough to hit. Yeah.
All right, I will go and have it swing on him.
All right, go for it.
Ooh,
That's gonna be a miss.
another hit.
That's a 13.
All right. So you sort of bring down the coconut, and it's just too far away, and sort of strikes the stone floor, and he misses him.
And then I will try this again.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. I'm gonna reach out and try to blind him again. This
All
time
right.
just by touching a tentacle.
All right.
It's another Constitution saving throw.
That's a 22 to save.
That one saves.
It's gonna fail sometime.
Yeah, that's what he did.
And that, is that your turn, Wilfred?
That does.
Okay. He will then use his legendary action to cast Vampiric Touch on you, Wilfred.
White touch?
Vampiric.
Is that so that's a spell attack?
It's an
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Is that disadvantage because of my shield? I
All right.
believe.
All right. That is a 22 to hit.
Hits.
All right.
Don't hit so you can stop your shield. Or you miss your shield.
I wish I could hit him with chill touch so he couldn't regenerate.
Yeah, that would be.
Mm-hmm.
That is 22 points of necrotic damage.
20 is 22.
Yeah.
Is it? That's half.
Or you might be healing half. So him hitting me is not really good because he gets a quarter.
Alright. Yeah, that hurt.
True.
All right. Then it's his sort of legendary action. Harkoth is up. He's going to make some attacks at this creature. Oh, that's going to hit. That's a 24.
Nice.
Good job, Harkon.
Good job, Harkon. Finally.
And then that is 11 points of slashing damage.
That'll do it.
Yeah. For all of this.
And he will try again. That will not hit. That's a 17. But he gets sort of swings down. He is able to get a hit on this creature as you are sort of battling back and forth. It's now Aurelia's turn. She's going to dump yet another. Oh, she wants to. Can't she do that? No, she can't do either of those things. She's going to drop a 5th level chromatic orb at him. That's going to miss. That's a 15 to hit.
Okay.
So she casts this chromatic orb, sort of throws at it. He sort of ducks out of the way, sort of teleports ever so slightly, and he sort of shifts out of the way. Then it's her turn. He will now drop a Eldritch Blast legendary action at Maris.
Okay.
That is a 24 to hit.
Heal.
All right, so he sort of fires Eldritch Blast, sort of skims off at the top of your shield. And we are now to Aris's turn.
Okay. I'm going to as I block his Eldritch Blast with my shield, I'm gonna do Misty Step
Okay.
So I can right next to him.
Mm-hmm.
And then you said it's dim light, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I get advantage with my shadow blade.
Okay. Yeah, you do.
Nice, nice.
So first attack
Mhm.
is going to be a 27 to hit.
27 hits.
Is that right? Maybe 28. 28. Okay.
One of those numbers.
And I have two more D8s.
Where's the other one?
Yes, okay, thanks. The first one hits for 6, 9, 15, 21 points of damage.
All right.
Second one is a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Yes.
Ooh, that was not, that's good. 12, 18 points of damage.
All right.
And that'll be it.
All right. So you sort of come in, you sort of stab him with your shadow blade, sort of swoop in, sort of moving in like the night, sort of the shadows are sort of built, you sort of billowing around you, sort of blending in with your sword, sort of dart forward, sort of stab him once, sort of slashing him again. Do a decent amount of damage to him.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that was psychic damage too, if it makes a difference.
All right, yeah. Doesn't matter. But yeah, he sort of bellows in pain. And he will it's gonna be Garthing's turn.
Yep. All right. I'm reckless and all the way down.
All right, go for it.
The first attacks. It's a 20 to hit.
20 hits, yeah.
Ah, nice.
That's 14 points of piercing.
Okay.
Second attack, that's another 20.
That hits.
Oh, better than this. That's not terrible. That's 17 points of piercing.
All right.
Hasted action.
Yep.
That's a
Ooh.
natural 20.
Nice.
Nice.
I get crit. We're at level 12, so I get an extra dice. 2d10s. And I will choose to use one of my superiority dice to try to make him frightened.
Okay, go for it.
Because it's a d6, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I get to add.
Yeah, I think that's right.
And it's
But
next step to
do-
add it on a
I'm
crit.
sorry, for your brutal critical, do you double that on a crit or not?
You roll additional weapon damage die when you score a critical hit. So it's just weapon.
Yeah, I don't think that one is
Yeah.
doubled.
So
Yeah, like the other stuff would.
okay, so that's 13 plus 5 is 18 plus 9 is 27.
All right.
Whoa. It's 18 doubled plus 9. So 18 doubled is 36 plus 9. 45
All right.
total.
Nice.
And then he must make a DC 17 wisdom throw.
That's pretty good DC.
All right, that is a 24.
Yeah, he's not frightened of me.
Too bad.
All right, so you sort of come in there, you sort of stab him a couple times. Now he looks real hurt. He's sort of staggering about a little bit. He will.
Yeah, I have one more backhanded attack.
All right, go for it. Yeah.
And hasted gives you a lot of rolls.
Mm-hmm.
How intelligent would you say this creature is?
That's a 25 to hit.
Intelligence is
It hits.
That was a 3 on the dice plus.
Maybe he's just why this is not intelligent.
That's 11 points of bludgeoning.
All right.
If he's
You
only-
sort of crack him in the face with one last blow. He's now going to. It's now his turn. He's going to do vampiric touch on you, Garthang.
Sure.
That is.
You get advantage.
I'll make it disadvantage that, or I would cancel out with my warding flare.
All right, so that's a 26 to hit.
Yeah. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
And that does 14 points of necrotic damage.
I'm still up.
So only 7 points. Yeah.
Yeah.
All All right. Then he will use his action or his bonus action to cast one of the
So-
motes.
Is this his legendary action? No, this is his. I keep on
No.
forgetting. I'm sorry. Keep going, Ian. I'm getting confused.
So he will cast one of his motes with his bonus action. So I think he has 5 now. 5 before he uses this one, and then 4 afterwards. He's using a UARS. As a 26 to hit.
Is that at? Let me just ask. Is that a spell range attack?
It is, yes.
I think it's a disadvantage then, since I'm close to him.
Okay. You're right. I'm sorry. That is still a 26 to hit.
Well, that hits then.
All right. Oh my. That is 42 points of radiant damage to you.
Okay.
And sort of when this motes of light just strikes you and sort of slams into you.
Okay. Yeah, that hurt, but I'm still up.
All right.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
his
making-
bonus action. And that ends
And-
his turn.
Yeah. And my little shadow daggers fade away. Concentration. Yeah.
All right. Ingvar, you are now up.
I'm sitting back there a little bit, and just trying to stay out of the range mostly. I'm gonna move forward a little bit more this for right now, just like 15 feet back up, and then it seems to be dominating him as I thought, and getting a little hurt. And I'll try and cast the mind prison on him.
Nice.
Okay. It's an intelligence saving throw, right?
Correct.
All right.
Come on.
That is a 19 to save.
No, that's my DC.
All right. What does it still do damage?
Takes 5d10 still.
All right.
Yeah. 3 more. I got him.
You got them all.
Not great. I didn't roll. 27 points of whatever damage it is.
How do you want to do this?
Nice.
Nice.
Just, be me. Let's see. Well, Ventus, I don't think you really understand who we are. We are the house of the Chili Sad. The fellowship of the house of the Chili Sad.
Cock your elephant hand sideways.
Messed with the wrong people.
And I'm gonna make a frowny face.
And so as you sort of cast the spell and Benthus sort of begins to sort of collapse, he's sort of sucked in this sort of this like it's like portal sort of opens up behind him. He begins sort of being pulled back, sort of dragged. He tries to hold on to the stone and sort of it's clawing across, sort of leaving these massive sort of ditches, these massive grooves in the stone. And he's sort of ripped off and sort of sucked into this portal away. And with that, sort of the ice that surrounds my Cantor and Alethea sort of shatters.
No.
And they are released. They both sort of fall into the water.
So what does it really do?
Really runs over to her father and then to her mother, hugs both of them, pulls out sort of like a little like vial that she carries, sort of like starts putting it into their mouths.
Nice.
I back away from this guy as he's falling down, so I don't get crushed.
All right, yeah. I mean, so again, he wasn't crushed. He was sucked back to wherever he's from.
Oh, yeah.
You get the sense that his tether to this plane was destroyed.
Nice.
You may have actually, You may not have, destroyed the entity of Benthus, but you have sort
That's
of
what I.
yeah.
Yeah.
Send him
It'll
back to
be a
his own
long,
realm,
long time before he comes back here.
Yeah.
like tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow for us. 100 years for him.
Yeah.
That's,
Hey, great. That was that. Man, I almost got knocked down there. That was close.
Can you still do your things?
I don't know. I'll try an Eldritch Blast.
You sort of try and pull out another blast, and you sort of some of the power, and there's the power is still there, but it's different now. It's
It's green.
sort of you fire an Eldritch Blast for it, and now it's blue instead of green.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, seems to still be working. If I still have the power within me, I still feel the magic coursing through my blood.
you control your own destiny now.
Yes.
Wait.
Well, that's good.
And with the defeat of Benthus, that is where we'll end tonight's session.
Nice.
Nice.
Good job.
Nine.
Now your patron is the patron of friendship.